Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Laura, and I have a fun video. Well, I think it's fun, but I'm kind of nerdy. I'm going to show you a price comparison of pantry staples between Aldi and Walmart, just to see which is a better place to go if you are starting completely over and need to stock your pantry. So if you're like a college student who just moved into a dorm or a newly married couple and you need to get some basic things in your pantry so that you can start making meals, where should you go? Should you go to Aldi? Should you go to Walmart? Which is cheaper? And I got this idea from Christine over at the Frugal Fit Mom. So if you have not seen her video and you don't follow her, I'll put a link down in the description, and you should. She did this exact same video, but she compared Walmart to the Dollar Tree on whether or not you should shop at either place. And she doesn't have an Aldi near her, so I thought, I'm an Aldi fan. I love Aldi. I swear by it. I go there. I know that they save me money overall. So would they be cheaper than Walmart just for pantry stuff? I don't know. So I took Noah and we walked through the store. I'm going to show you some of the clips from that, and then I'm going to show you the price breakdown of each individual item. Okay, so we're gonna start and we're just going to compare. I got my receipts here so I can show you the exact amounts. And some of the things were the same exact size and some of them were slightly different. So when we get to the end, I'll have to show you what I think was a better deal. So let's just go ahead and start with flour. Flour, they each had a 5-pound bag of the store brand, 5 pounds for each of them. And the cost for flour at Walmart was $1.22. The cost for flour at Aldi was only $1.15. So for flour, Aldi has the better price. Okay, the next item is sugar. They had a 4-pound container at Aldi, and that rang in at $1.91. Now at Walmart, they also had a 4-pound container, and it rang in at $1.98. So for flour and sugar both, Aldi had a better price, just slightly better. Next, let's do oil. If you looked, maybe you caught it in the little clip where I was fast forwarding, but they did not have any actual vegetable oil at Aldi. Their shelf was wiped clean. So I ended up getting the pure canola oil, and that was $1.79 for 48 ounces. At Walmart, they also had a 48 ounce of actual vegetable oil, and this one rang up as $1.84. So those, let's see, what did I say the price was at? It was $1.79 versus $1.84, so it's literally 5 cents different, and they're the exact same size. Okay, so now let's talk oatmeal. Oatmeal, Walmart versus Aldi. As you can see here, there is a significant difference in size. We have 18 ounces at Walmart versus 42 ounces of a container at Aldi. $1.99 for a giant container, and a small container here at Walmart was $1.79. So if you want oatmeal, Aldi gives you a way better deal on oatmeal. All right, I should be setting these off to the side so we know that what things I've already done here. All right, so next let's go to pasta. We have a 16-ounce box of pasta, so 1 pound of dried pasta. I got rotini at both places. So these are 75 cents for a pound of pasta at Aldi and 82 cents for the same exact thing at Walmart. So again, Aldi, cheaper on pasta. So next up, let's do chicken stock. I ended up with a 32-ounce container of chicken stock at both places. At Aldi, they had chicken stock and it was $1.69 for 32 ounces, and Walmart comes in at $1.22. So almost 40 cents cheaper actually at Walmart for the chicken stock. All right, so next up, let's do our baking soda. These are both 16-ounce, same size container. 50 cents is baking soda at Aldi, and 52 cents is baking soda at Walmart. Pretty much the same, but Aldi wins by about 2 cents. Okay, so baking powder at Aldi and Walmart are the exact same size. Baking powder at Aldi comes in at 99 cents, and at Walmart it comes in at exactly $1. So they're off by a penny, but Aldi is 1 penny cheaper. So if you're a really frugal person, counting your pennies, still go to Aldi for that one. All right, so let's keep going on spices. I did five different spices here. I ended up with ground cinnamon, onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and no lights. What do you think? Can you say sorry? Sorry. Okay, run and play. Each one of the spices at Aldi were 95 cents a piece. And let's see, at Walmart, each one of the spices were 98 cents a piece. So there were 3 cents cheaper on the spices, and actually was it 3 cents more? 3 cents more, but the Italian seasoning is 0.95 of an ounce at Walmart and 0.75 at Aldi. So you get a little bit more, but it's 3 cents more. Oh, thank you. Then let's see, on the cinnamon, is it the same thing? Just a tiny bit more. So 2.5 ounces, 2.37 ounces. So the spices are 3 cents more at Walmart, but you actually get a tiny bit more per container. And then let's see, then I went and I tried to find salt and pepper, and at Walmart they had individual little salt and pepper containers, and they didn't have anything like that at Aldi. So at Aldi you had to get an actual giant container of salt and like a ground pepper shaker. So you get significantly more salt and pepper, but it's not in a convenient little package. So at Walmart, the convenient little salt and pepper shakers, these ended up costing $1.48 for both of these. But like I said, you don't get very much. Okay, so this is a giant thing of salt, but it only costs 40 cents. And then this is a lot of pepper, it's gonna last you a long time, costs $2.65. So this together was $3.05 versus a smaller container, but it was only $1.48. So this is about half the price as this, but you get way more. So it depends on if you're pinching pennies or if you want way more product. Okay, so next up, let's do seasoned salt. I think this is another thing that is something I use all the time in baking, and not baking, but in cooking. It just is a good thing if you don't have a stocked spice pantry. This will go a long way in a lot of dishes. So each one of these is a 1 pound, which is a large container, 16 ounces. Okay, so all these came in at $2.39. Walmart's was $1.97. So this one, Walmart's is quite a bit cheaper. Okay, next up, I tried to find chicken bouillon, and this is something, if you've purchased the chicken stock and you don't want any other chicken something in your pantry, you can omit this, but I actually think that these go a long way. So I went ahead and decided to buy the chicken cubes. which if you go to Walmart, this little thing of chicken bouillon cubes is 68 cents. And this will end up making you lots of these. So this is a good deal. But Aldi, this is called chicken bouillon. And this one at Aldi cost you $1.69. So this one had 3.25 ounces, and this has 3.1. So really, it's about the same size, and the one at Walmart is significantly cheaper. We'll wait for my kids to run downstairs. Okay, the next thing I thought every college student, and this is something Christine didn't have in her video over at Frugal Fit Mom, but I thought every college student needs something quick and easy for dinner, and these ones just require a pot and water. They don't require any milk or sugar, or not sugar, milk or butter, which is why I chose these instead of like the cheap 30-cent box of Kraft mac and cheese. So Velveeta shells and cheese, they didn't have a Walmart brand available. It was like the shelf was totally wiped clean, so I didn't get that. But this one was $2.98, and then the same exact one at Aldi was only 99 cents. So if you're gonna do something quick and you want an easy meal, the Aldi brand, way cheaper. Yeah. Okay, so now let's talk beans. If you went to the store, you wouldn't necessarily buy canned beans and dried beans. You'd pick one or the other. So the total that you're gonna see for all of these could be smaller if you only have a little bit of money and you need to go to the store. Same with the chicken stock. You would pick one of this or this. You wouldn't pick both. Okay, so canned beans. I ended up picking black beans at both places. The black beans at Aldi are 15 ounces and 15.25, so like a tiny bit more in the one from Walmart. And the black beans at Walmart were 58 cents, and the canned beans from Aldi were 50 cents. So a little bit cheaper at Aldi, 50 cents versus 58. And I think the exact same price for Great Northern beans. So if you're gonna go with canned beans, 50 cents, 58 cents. Now, with the dried beans, they had a 2-pound bag each of pinto beans, same size bag, pinto beans at both places. These ones at Walmart were $1.48 for 2 pounds of dried beans. And then they had $1.39 for pinto beans at Aldi. So Aldi was cheaper even for the dried beans. But that's the pinto beans. When it came to black beans, Aldi only had a 1-pound package where Walmart had a 2-pound package. So there's a size difference. They had a 1-pound package. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look in the video, but I decided to get the 2-pound to make it exactly the same as the pinto beans. And I don't remember how much they charged for the 1-pound. So let's just do the math here. The dried black beans were $2.22 at Walmart. And the dried black beans were $1.48 at Aldi. So in order to get 2 pounds of this, I would have had to double that. It would have been almost $3. It would have been like $2.98 versus $2.22. So Walmart would be the place to go for black beans, but it's not a huge price difference. Okay, and then almost to the end here. The next thing is white rice. They had a 2-pound bag of white rice at Walmart, and at Aldi they had a 3-pound bag. So you get 1 pound more of rice if you go to Aldi. $1.89 for 3 pounds versus having only 2 pounds, and that rice was $1.26. Okay, so the last thing I added in was goldfish because I thought every college student they're gonna want a snack, right? They're gonna want something easy for dinner, and they're gonna wanna have a snack on hand. So I went ahead and grabbed goldfish as my example. Something saw you? Okay, all right, so there's so many distractions. Okay, so goldfish at Walmart, they had these little bags here, which I think are 6.6 ounces, and this was $1.88. And then Aldi, they had like a generic Aldi brand that were little cheese crackers that had like penguins on them. Okay, so I'll insert a little clip here. So they have these ones for $1.49. But you're saying that these ones, like, you can't substitute, you have to have the real thing?
Well, I want the real thing, and these ones are good.
Okay. He talked me into getting, it's an 11-ounce container of goldfish, and it was $3.98. So this was like the most expensive item that we bought. And it's $4, but it was twice the size of this one. So they're about the same price, but you'd have to buy a bigger container in order to get the name brand one. Okay, so now that we've shown you all the prices, I'm going to give you my grand total. So grand total that I spent at Aldi was $32.75. Grand total at Walmart was $29.68. So for all of these items, that makes... No, there's no. Okay, that makes... You found my drink.
Yeah.
He found my drink. He's trying to steal it. Okay, so that makes Walmart about $3 cheaper for all the things you see here. But you have to remember that we got twice as much salt and pepper. We got twice as many goldfish. We got twice as many oats. We did only get half as, oh, and we got 1 pound more rice, but we did get only 1 pound of the black beans. So you can kind of compare, they're really, really similar. If we had stuck to the very basic things like oatmeal and flour and sugar, Aldi would have beat the price. But when we added in things like the fun things, then they started getting a little bit more expensive. So I would say this Walmart wins on exactly what we got today, but overall, they're almost exactly identical. So if you're going with store brand items, Walmart's pretty cheap. Okay, so if you're going with pantry basics and you're sticking to some very generic, simple items to stock your pantry, it's almost identical. If you're gonna go and you're gonna fill your fridge and your pantry and things, I think that's the part, you see the goldfish? That's the part where Walmart's gonna start getting more expensive compared to Aldi. But for today's experiment, it was a little bit cheaper just for these items going to Walmart. So thanks for watching, guys.